fan on. I was like, man.
I have an erection.
And welcome. What are you drinking?
This is Uncle Jameson.
Oh, okay. I thought you were opening a bottle of port.
He did look a bit portish, didn't he?
Yeah.
That'll do, right?
Go on, Craig. What you want today?
I'm on the Kronenberg.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
So the only reason I'm doing this and I'm switching from water a little bit is because I've had a really rough day, or rough evening, I should say, at the workplace. This is what you drive me to, work. You drive me to all of the alcohol drinking. That's my coping mechanism.
Is that a glass from Tilt?
Nah, my tilt glass is broke.
Oh,
I
man.
need to get up there and get a new one, actually. I'm going up with John soon. So algorithms, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're past it now.
Because there's a message just come through, I think.
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
To what group like?
Yeah, to the group.
Okay. No spoilers.
Oh, that's the fastest Chris Jericho I've ever seen in my life, that is. And I'm dead happy about it.
Dude,
but also,
you look
Don,
jacked.
you look like you're fucking trying to sell something at a door.
Mate, that's Pensa.
You look like that's
what you could.
That's
Pensa
amazing.
was the biggest Jerichoholic ever.
And also, you are the best looking Dave Malenko I've ever seen in my life, Craig.
I know, right?
Honestly,
I've just accidentally liked my own picture, but I don't care.
Good. So you should.
He did that. I was like, I'll wait for the lads to see it.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
If you'd like to see what picture we're talking about, write into the PO box. You know the address by now.
Which is Craig.
It'll be along the bottom right now.
Okay.
That was quick. We only do subframes. We're doing subframes.
It's good. It's good like that. Also, the picture you just saw will be on your screen about now.
Yeah. Because Eddington is fun. Hello, computer. So, episode 37, baby. It's 1998. We're still in that run, and it's WCW Uncensored. I am Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
And I'm Daniel. He made the world believe he had scissors for fingers. Cornfield. What a performer. What a performer.
Oh my God, that was the greatest thing.
So by that process then, so everyone thinks she's an Atlantean queen?
Yeah, she's clearly a mermaid.
Has to be.
Yeah,
has to be.
You know what? She's probably an Aquarius, Don. Aquarius is a mermaid. That's what I hear.
I'm going to say I have heard that.
At least 2 confirmed cases.
Me?
No. No.
Well, what star sign are you, Rob? This is becoming an astrology podcast.
I'm a rah, 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 rah.
Oh, you're a Pisces then.
Taurus. Yeah, that's the one.
Scorpio. No, I don't think we're very good at this.
Simba's dad died for this. Okay.
Gravity. That's not a astrology sign, dude.
I'm a Leo. Just get to the fucking point. All right. I'm a Leo.
Oh, right.
That's how I was just curious. I don't know everything about it. I was just curious.
All right, sound. Fuck you.
I'm a Virgo.
Correct, you are a Virgo.
I had to think.
I know.
It's like cusp.
Far too many Virgos. and it's fantastic. I love everything about it.
I was like, neat people. Fuck off. Look at me.
Craig, you're okay because you're not a February Aquarius, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Like, yeah, because you're like right on the cusp.
Because I think you pick traits up of both, don't you? Like
literally.
If you're going to... I am literally the start of Aquarius, you know.
Yeah. So if you go into February, you're automatically like a bit of a cunt, really. When it comes to being an Aquarius, like most cases, I'm not saying all cases, but most cases. When you got 2 exes, brother, that are both Aquariuses. Let me tell you something, mean Gene. What a shoot. But Virgos, I like Virgos. Virgos are all right.
I love the fact
you're a Virgo.
Yeah.
Some Indians I might know are Virgos. My daughter's a Virgo. Danny's a Virgo. My nan's a Virgo. This is a good set of Virgos that I'm aware of, so I'm all right with it.
This is my impression of
Probably got
Rob
a Survivor
Campbell right
Series
now.
team now.
All the fun, all the fun.
All the fun.
E.
Does it make? Do I speak in a 1920s voice?
E. Fan knee. No, it's just me. Okay. Woo!
There's been
Okay.
something popped up.
Oh, Daniel Cornfield, your internet connection is unstable. But here we go.
I love it.
We are at World Championship Wrestling Uncensored on the 15th of March, 1998, from the Mobile Civic Center in Mobile, Alabama, baby. 7,475 complete a sellout in attendance with 325,000 on the old buy rate system. And they are 75,000 up on the previous year. Thoughts?
Yeah. Well, this is it. We're in the run. We're in like the sort of hottest wrestling's ever has been at this point and ever will be.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, even
Dun, dun,
WCW
dun,
needed to make money, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did.
They did. 83 weeks, like, got to give it to them.
Gotta give it them. So the introduction gives us Hogan, and more Hogan with a little bit of Savage. Hogan last wrestled Savage one-on-one in the World Wrestling Federation in 1990 at an event called Main Event 3 with special referee Buster Douglas, who is a former heavyweight boxer. But interestingly, they met on an episode of Nitro in 98 in February, and that ended in a DQ finish. I just find it mental that the headline of WrestleMania 5 that took place in 1989, the year I was born, is main eventing a pay-per-view in 1998. Yes, it might be a cage match. It might have a gimmick, but it is Hogan versus Savage in 1998.
Main event. No world title either.
No world title.
Like, we'll get there. We'll get there about this motherfucker. But
it's a crazy, crazy life. That's all I'm saying. But as per usual, Tony brings us in with fireworks. It's a very familiar format now. We're just going to get we're going to get him plugging the main event. We're going to get the brain. And now, Don, this is your first episode because you died last week.
You did die.
Yeah, it was a brief one. I had a brief
you had a brief death.
It was sad times.
It was.
Brief
we
death.
poured a few out for you, but you're here this week, so you can now express your excitement over the new full-time pay-per-view commentator that is becoming the Professor Mike Tenay.
Iron Mike Tenay is the greatest announcer ever.
Iron Mike Tenay.
No,
oh,
that is his gimmick, Iron Mike Tenay. The Professor. The guy you can actually look at and can call a wrestling match and give you knowledge about the wrestlers. The stuff I give a shit about. And he's there. He's in that seat. Fuck everyone else.
Wow.
Fuck Mongo.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But that was Dusty's seat, baby.
Unrelated. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. But yeah. I thought, okay, they're maybe in for the first match. And he was still there. And he was still there. And he's still there. And I'm starting to like get more and more excited because he's still there at the main event. I'm like, she's called a whole shot. She's called up.
Yeah, well, this is the second whole show he fucking called, but you'd know that if you bothered to turn up last week instead of dying with that prick Martin Holland.
I don't remember what happened to you
it
either,
was
but
funny,
you did die.
actually, because I spoke to him via the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Because although being dead, like you have to speak to people via Ouija boards.
Of course.
And he did
Obviously.
tell me that he had an unrelated smelting accident. That's why he couldn't be there last week.
Yeah.
But he is now officially a gold member.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, right. So
So
that's fun.
Well,
what did you hear, Craig?
Not for him, clearly. But well, I heard he got into making knives. So he was he thought, take it up as a bit of a hobby. Got a bit carried away though, didn't he? Put himself in the fucking furnace.
It happens.
It does. It does.
I heard something similar, but I heard he tried to put the knives on his hands, right, with a pair of scissors, and then pretending to be Edward Scissorhands, he fucked it and he cut his jugular and died.
It's common household accident, like, you know.
It can happen. It's easily done.
It is 100%. Like the amount of people that die of unrelated scissor-based activities.
Yeah.
I can't give you the numbers, but I know it happens.
But
And
yeah,
toddlers need to be careful, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a high percentage of people that accidentally sellotape scissors to their hands and accidentally slice their own throat.
Yeah.
More than car accidents in the UK, I believe.
Yeah.
I'd say
So
so.
if you're listening from outside the UK, we are actually a country plagued by scissor death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plagued.
It's a lot higher than raccoon deaths.
That is true. That's very true.
You know, Australia have forest fires.
Yeah.
We have fucking scissor hand accidents.
Yeah. Exactly.
What can we say?
What can we
If
say?
you want to tell us about your accidents, write in to PO Box 420, round the corner from the barbershop, next door to Isaac Yankum, HT69 1FU.
And there you have it.
They knew the postcode. They knew the PO box. Come on.
It's just in case.
Just in case.
We're hooking them up now. We're hooking them up now.
But we're
if you
over
was here
to
last week instead of dead,
you'd know. But that's enough ribbing.
Inconvenience, death.
Because you can take your job back over now, Pensa, because I didn't like it last week. And I ain't doing it this week because you're fucking here. So we get Pensa Guerrero music, an introduction to pay-per-view for Chavo with Eddie. He's already had one match in this run so far. But, Don, what is match one, David Pensa?
Match one is for the WCW TV Championship. It's
that is absolutely correct. So
that was bang on.
Eddie Guerrero challenging with Chavo Guerrero in his corner, taking on the champion Booker T with Nick Patrick as the referee. Thank you, David Pensa. It's great seeing you again. I'm glad you're not dead. But for me, this was a pretty solid match to get us underway at Uncensored. But Booker T thought he was in a bingo hall for like 5 seconds. And he got an Eddie Sucks chance on the go. I thought that was dead funny because it's pay-per-view, baby. It's pay-per-view and he thinks he's in the bingo hall. It's great. I thought he was at the baggerage. I did. Eddie's all over Booker with a heat. Big Booker T come back, who then starts forgetting to sell the leg. I weren't happy about that. Shitting over the story there, brother. But it was a nice finish to the match. I liked that it ended with a missile drop kick, to be fair. Booker T does retain the title. And then post-match, Eddie just fucks over Chavo just for bands like 11 minutes, 8 seconds. I went with 2 stars.
I really enjoyed this opener. I was quite surprised by it. The superplex Eddie did near the start looked like he was going for a snap suplex and then changed his mind like mid fucking throw. I was like, yeah, Booker's gonna die, but he's looked after him. It was fucking dead good. I enjoyed this. And Bobby explaining, putting pressure on the legs by using the ropes. I thought that was a nice little touch because he said, doesn't hurt anymore, but it makes it more difficult, putting more pressure. I was like, go on, Bobby, love that. So, but I enjoyed all this. 2.5 for me.
It was little things in the match. I like the reversal to the axe kick with a drop kick to the knee that was planted. I thought that was never seen someone reverse it that way or counter it, that was beautiful. Also, the finish being quite quick. It was sort of out of nowhere, which I really appreciated. But I really like this match. And just on what you said, Craig, about Bobby explaining that, he turned around and said, yeah, I've been hanging around with Tenay for 2 weeks. So I'll pick some stuff up, which made me pop. And his spine and Booker T spine busters. They're almost like Alabama slams, like the way he puts them on.
It's exactly what I've got written down. That is actually.
Yeah, but 2.5 stars. Great opener from 2 world-class wrestlers.
Very, very generous, lads, but I agree with it. You know what it is with a spine buster? Is Booker T grabs the leg
Yeah, he does the.
I hear if you grab the leg, your opponent can't fuck it up. That's what I hear.
So
I
that
don't know
cut
what
out
you heard.
of me.
So all we got is he grabs the leg.
You grab,
He was
you,
like-
grab, you grab, you grab
Grabs the
the
leg.
leg, and that's it. It works. The opponent can't fuck it up. Basically, as long as you grab the leg, you don't have to do anything. The opponent, we giving the spine buster, just have to grab the leg. You don't have to do anything. If I was giving you a spine buster right now, Don, all I'd have to do is grab your leg. Everything else would take care of itself. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get across.
Okay.
Because that is what some people think in the world of professional wrestling. Okay.
I would be wrong.
Right here, right now, go fuck yourself.
Put it to bed. It's done.
Okay. You
There you go.
absolute
It's
loser.
education at the
Thank
same
you.
time.
That was the news segment. RC shoots hard. More from that next week.
We get a lot of this through the night, but the NWO music hits, and not once through the night do we get the B music. So even though our mate Conan definitely deserves the B music, he comes out to the normal music.
Yeah.
So match 2 is Conan versus Juventud Guerrera. Scott Dickinson is the referee, and I'll be completely honest, after last month's performance, I'm surprised his fat cunt still got a job. He was terrible. Scott Dickinson was terrible last month.
Yeah.
Yeah, pile of shit. This money's.
How's he still fucking working there?
He's got pictures.
Wow.
He's got pictures of Bischoff. I'm convinced of it.
We've
So,
all got
you wanna
pictures done.
So you want to fire me?
Yeah,
Eh? Well,
yeah.
don't want to show you what's on this, but
I love because it was 1998. I love because it was 1998. He wasn't showing him a screen. He was showing him an actual like fucking Polaroid.
yeah, which
I've got your dick on Polaroid. I have.
Yeah. Here's Mark Curtis. What do you want to do with it?
Book him more. I love everything about it. Get him in every match, I say. That's what I'll say.
Lugsy takes a hit in every match.
Let's just let's just
we'll
calm
go
down. Let's just save the big reveal for later, because that is going to be a huge pop. I feel it in my bones. But I didn't really care for this match, if I'm honest with you. Conan had about 90% of the offense. Uvi got a quick roll up, and then Conan is very similar to what we've seen already. There's a post-match attack after the bell. 10 minutes 21. I managed to find 1 star for it. Also, Dave rated that of 1, 2.5. He agreed with you, Per.
You should be right in that one.
It's about time you listened.
Pricky now.
Yeah, I'm not going to agree with you with this, because I fucking enjoyed this.
Wow.
I really enjoyed this. I didn't expect to. I even got myself a drink and some biscuits because I thought, fuck it, this will be a dipping match. But I enjoyed everything about this. The showcase for Hoovy was great, because this is where Hoovy started losing like a motherfucker, but he was losing with heart, and it was showing that constant fight in him. So he get beat down like a motherfucker, but he kept going. And I enjoyed this. I did enjoy this. I'll give this 2 stars.
Yeah. Well, all right. Sound.
I enjoyed Hoovy's comeback from the trio woe position when he was just firing, and the crowd were there for it.
Yeah.
Always liked his 450s, so it's a shame we never got a full 450. But yeah. Also the submissions that Conan was hitting, that like deathlock variation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was nice. I'm gonna go 1.5 stars. I'm the bridge between you two boys, so
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
Okay. You might hear me get a little bit upset, but it's just because Craig did agree with it.
It had to happen eventually.
This podcast's changing, boy. It's changed.
The times are changing.
Anyway, fuck this shit. Dave rated it 2.5 stars, the mad cunt. Hotline Blinger's turned up, but he ain't ribbing the Hotline Bling because he's got that fucking sack of shit JJ Dillon with him. My God, he's fucking awful, this bloke, I tell you. Absolute fucking waste of space.
How is he the manager of the Four Horsemen? Like, seriously, how?
Because he had everyone else talk for him.
That's what I'm saying. The downward curve that this bloke has taken is huge. But literally, all he's there is to basically tell us that the Giant and Kevin Nash match, the powerbomb is now legal in it, and not one person gives us a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Do you give a fuck?
There was no fucks given from anyone.
No fucks given.
Yeah. Scott Hall, who uses the powerbomb, didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. It's
Absolutely.
like blah blah blah. Powerbomb's legal. Oh, it's only tonight. Commentary like, oh yeah, it's only tonight. And then next night on Nitro, everyone's fucking powerbombing everyone.
Everybody. Start to finish.
While we mentioned this as well, did you hear on commentary, I think a little bit later in the night, they actually abolished
Going over the top rope.
Yeah, it's now finally it's not a DQ.
What, the over the top rope throw out?
John, it ain't your fault because you was dead last week, but that happened last week.
Well, they actually mentioned it on commentary this time.
Oh, did they? That's good.
Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi's terrible on the other side, so I couldn't get on.
Oh, well, there you go, yeah.
I'm really glad that you've kept up with the product.
He's like, fuck it, I'm dead. I don't need that one.
So,
sleep when you're dead. Sleep when you're dead. I do that.
Indeed. It's time to go to work now, though, because Dean Malenko's turned up. And Cruiserweight title is on the line as Dean Malenko takes on the champion, Christopher Irvine Jericho. Charles Robinson is the referee. And this is it, boys. This is the one where the promo of 1004 holds leads us into this contest. How fucking great was that promo?
I mean,
fucking amazing.
How to take Jericho underrated again? Like, he had the idea to go, right, you're man of 1,000 moves, man of 1,000 holds. Right, I got 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why 4. It's just he's 4 more.
Armbar.
Well,
Armbar.
The moss covered credenzel loophole.
Arm drag.
I love Bobby as well. Bobby going, I think he's exaggerating. I reckon he knows 1,002, but I'm not sure if he knows 1,004. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Malenko's got 1,005 reversals, though. Like little things like that. It felt like a running thing. I think at one point someone said, I think it was Brain again, said yeah, but he's got 2008 moves. It was like, he's got nothing to do with Jericho. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just on that, he just loves this gimmick.
Absolutely brilliant. I did pick up, though, that Jericho was announced from Calgary.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
They're stupid, are they?
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly
they went, that Bret Hart's from there. Everybody knows where he's from, so we'll just announce him from there, too.
Yeah. That northern place from America, right? Yeah, they're all the same place. It's like one town and that's it.
Did they ever announce the British Bulldog from Manchester?
No, I think it was just Great Britain. I think only when there was over here, they announced it as Manchester.
Regal was from Blackpool when he
Regal was
never got introduced from Newcastle, did he? Never.
No.
Never.
No.
I don't think he did.
I think as Pac now in AEW.
Outside of the Fed I'm talking about.
I don't know. He might have done, you know.
Maybe early days of NXT.
Maybe.
He might have done because Newcastle was added to the game for announcers.
Yeah.
On create character, so just saying. At some point, someone's got to have said Newcastle for them to go.
It's all right. Don's just popped me there, flicking his ass like what a good. But obviously, this was a very good match. There's counters and storytelling galore. I really liked it. Malenko, obviously, in the end, did tap out to the line table after nearly reaching the ropes. They went 14 minutes and 42 seconds. I went with 2.5 stars. Have I lowballed it? We're about to find out.
Yeah, I love this. I did pick up on a bit as well when Jericho was shouting at fans, which he did quite often, which I loved. And he actually told the fan, he shouted at a fan, "Shut up, cockboy."
Three stars.
I paused it. Went back for that.
I'm
Shut
serious.
up, cockboy. That was
3
dead
stars.
Good. Yeah, I got 3 stars on this as well. Like this, I really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed it.
The little thing I got was when he took the fans' card saying I'm a Jerichoholic and he ripped it up and said I'm too good to be his role model. I was like, this is going to be amazing already. And I wasn't wrong. Like, everything about the little intricacies of like him going for the lion tamer and Malenko pushing his legs apart to make it harder to turn. Just little things like that I love. I went 3.5 stars. I fucking love this. And then the post match as well, I think sort of
Yeah.
had something extra for me. So, but the match itself was amazing.
Yeah,
A little bit
definitely.
scrappy at points, but can let that go. Oh,
Oh, it's all
Oh,
gone
shit.
south.
Gee, fucking hell! Technical difficulties reigning supreme
I'm
in
gonna
the
say,
podcast studio.
I think Martin Holland's
Martin
cursing us.
Holland's fucking ghost trying to take my Jameson off me, trying to knock the coke all over the floor. I ain't fucking having that.
I know we
Was you
speak
checking to
about.
see if he was behind your pillow then?
Yeah, but
Martin, are you behind my pillow? What?
it's actually with a knife.
Martin,
The problem is though, we speak about spirits and they turn up. Just a shame not in the spirits that Rob's drinking.
absolutely triple distilled. I heard that Martin was triple distilled down a barrel of a fucking barrel of Jameson. Fucking hell, God, stop swearing. Like fucking
You know
sailor,
what?
right?
I'd try it.
Try.
What,
I'd
triple
fucking
distilled
try it.
person?
I'd love to drown in that shit.
Yeah.
Would you?
I'd definitely drink a distilled, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, would it be better if it was distilled via crystals though and diamonds? Would you think that would just be a bit pretentious?
Fuck it off. So
Oh, probably.
Dave rated it 3.5 as well. But Don, why don't you talk us through what happened after the match?
Mean Gene heel turned.
He
He fucking heel turned this.
He's
I was
joined the NWO, man.
He really did.
Mean Gene just got in. It was like, you shit. Last 4 times you've been here, mate. You shit.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Your dad would be disappointed. I'm surprised he didn't fucking start shooting and saying, well, your dad's fucking dead. You're shit. Get out. I'm surprised. Like, it was, do you know what I mean? But it was awesome to see that sort of side of Malenko when you could see the genuine emotion and anger and just what the fuck do I do now? And just one word. And it was like, fuck it. Like, that's how you tell a story. That's how you tell a story.
It was good, that was.
But Mean Gene, though, you're a cunt.
Mean Gene was
Absolute
a bit of a cunt.
cunt. Absolute cunt.
He'd had a cocktail by then, hadn't
He'd had a few. Fuck that cigarette out. Raven, he's then obviously with Mark Madden, and Lee Marshall.
Great.
And thank God that he can talk, because them pair is shit.
Oh.
On the fucking shit, I ain't having it.
Oh, mate, they am. Well, one
Good.
of them can't talk. The other's really good at adverts as a tiger.
Yeah, I'm glad you corrected it, because I don't want to be associated with that with my fucking star sign, all right?
What, Gravity?
No.
Gravity, it's a great star sign.
Tigers and lions are 2 different fucking things, all right?
No, it's just bucket of paint.
Anyway,
paint's a difference, mate.
Load of bollocks. Scott Steiner's heading on out to the NWO music for the first time. We see him with his old fucking new haircut, and that first time we see bleached blonde fucking Scott over here. Also, he's jacked up even more. I don't know what he's been on the last month.
He's on the NWO ICO.
He's got to be, mate. He's got to be on the ICO Pro, you know. He's got to be. But on paper, Scott Steiner, Lex Luger, there's 2 names. That's about it. Nick Patrick's the ref. I just want to say that I think this whole concept of a pay-per-view is an early attempt within WCW at having like a brand wars gimmick. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like we've had bragging rights. We have Survivor Series these days where it's Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. I think it's very obvious that WCW, Team WCW versus NWO is sort of like the overarching theme of the uncensored pay-per-view. I think they've lost it a bit here compared to previous years, but that's definitely what I think they're going for. And obviously it's just been perfected over the years to what we know it as today.
To be fair, majority of the WCW pay-per-views around this era were just WCW versus NWO.
Yeah. I
think they made a point of it here, though.
One, though.
Yeah, because you had that match to determine it, didn't you?
Yeah.
But this was like a whole card thing. They didn't quite keep the score this year like they did last year.
Oh, they were anal about the score last year.
Really bad.
Yeah, and to be fair, it accumulates at the end. It's supposed to be for domination of the NWO, innit? It's supposed to be full control of the NWO at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, So yeah, don't disagree with that.
Okay, so how Nick Patrick does not see Lex Luger's feet under the ropes during that one submission was fucking baffling. Rick then turns up and gets attacked by Scott Norton. The forearm to the back of the head was the awkward finish to this match. But, you know, seeing as Steiner was apparently knocked out because of obviously the metal plate in his forearm for us wrestling fans keeping track and following the gimmick, he gets straight back up after the bell rings just to fuck Luger up. Like, it's shit. Patrick gets knocked down. It's 3 minutes, 53 seconds too long. You know what I'm going to fucking do, boys, because it's happening. Fucking happening. 0 fucking stars. After you.
Yeah. It was just fucking, it was shit, wasn't it? If you want to try and take a positive away from this.
No, thank you.
Lex Luger's over.
Yeah.
The crowd loved him.
His music shit.
Other than that.
That is true.
Oh, it's a pack of wank. But you know
not
a fucking
everyone
match.
Not everyone can have Europe's #1 song, can they?
Well, this is true. This is true. But you know a match is bad when the fucking replay is somebody getting thrown into the fucking rail. And that's it. That's the replay of the entire match. Scott going into the rail, like, fuck me, 0 stars. Fucking beer up.
Shall I put you half a star down, Don?
No, you put him down for no stars. 0.
Oh my God! I'll get in the jacket.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
This is what you don't just drop 0 stars every time. You make a point of it when you actually do it.
Holy shit.
This was fuck all. This was fuck all. Battle of the Roidy Boys. Battle of the Roidy Boys.
Wow.
And I like to try and find the positive in stuff. I truly do. The post-match I thought was brilliant because I thought Rick Steiner coming out. That's the match I actually wanted. Rick versus Scott.
It's the match that we all wanted.
Why the fuck was Luger in the match?
Because Mike Tenay told us that Luger deserves a payday other than Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner.
And I'm sorry.
I'm not even surprised that Lex Luger had this match before his brother Rick.
I'm just no.
My name is Herschel, and I'm gonna die.
Also, I love Rick Steiner's outfit. He decides to wear.
He's just come straight from the farm, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's been fucking flinging Bron.
He's been with fucking Pig and Henry. He has.
Yeah,
he's been living the dream in the fucking shit sty. That's what he's been doing. We got a merch alert.
He's been living his best life.
Steiner
saying, "Don't ever change your name when you get to the Fed, lad."
Not that Martin will listen to this, but if he's listening from the other, if he's listening from the other side, let me get my Ouija board out. 2 seconds, hold on. So let me move my glass around a little bit.
Oh shit!
Hello, computer.
40% on then.
What when you speak to the Scottish computer, you go, "Hello, computer."
That's good. Well, that was Russian then.
I don't. Look, when I do an accent, it could be from anywhere in the world. I don't choose it; it just happens.
To be fair,
if I could draw a paedophile,
that was back. Our crazy missus. So we're setting up like completely off topic. When we're setting up for the show, we've just had Black Country Championship Wrestling Centre victorious. You should have been there.
Banging show that was
good.
Banging show.
Fucking bang on.
Literally, so Tom's doing mic tests. Rob takes the mic. If I could draw a paedophile, and it was fucking like. Meanwhile, we've got James Mason there, like British legend, setting up the ring. His mom just go around. I draw him with a big fucking pedo nose, big fucking. Fucking amazing.
I do enjoy a good Scottish accent now as well.
Oh mate.
I will say this 0 stars. Just I'm bringing it back round 0 stars. This
Scottish accents might do it for me. Just saying.
With a touch of caramel, I'm okay with it.
Fully into that caramel latte. Fully into it. Dave also give this one 0 stars. But we're into match 5. which was for the WCW United States Championship in a triple Jeopardy match. This consisted of Raven, Vacant, aka Chris Benoit, and the champion, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. Mickey J's the ref, but who wants to talk me through triple Jeopardy rules?
Yeah, Don, all you.
Okay.
Yesterday. Yesterday.
It's a three-way dance. It's a triple threat. There's no difference except pinfalls anywhere. What?
If we start dancing here, though, it's not just a three-way dance, Don.
Exactly.
Aren't you feeling the moves, Don?
Also, it ain't gay in a freeway. So
Also, it's not going to keep the socks up.
Could even check the instant replay.
Yeah.
Allow me to remove my towel.
We want more. We want more.
Shall I?
Shall I?
But
I've been warned I'm not allowed to stand up.
It's a three-way dance with no rules except pinfalls anywhere, which was like fine. Just do pinfalls other places though, not just right by the ring.
My name is Blurryface, and I don't.
I've got that smear on the screen again.
Oh, you! Hello, computer. I've jizzed on the screen.
I'm spitting on my camera.
If I could draw a paedophile in blurry vision, then I would draw Daniel Cornfield.
Oh, there you go. Just as you mentioned it.
It's just caught. It's just done.
It just got revoked.
Honestly, you know what I'm missing tonight?
What?
Other than Martin.
You ain't missing him, you fucking liar.
No, that's true. I'm missing prompts. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing prompts. So anyway, triple Jeopardy rules. Flocker at ringside. Triple lockup. That was fucking interesting. I loved every part of that. Every bit of it.
You can tell DDP's got his hands all over this match.
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Right with that.
The match is dead solid. Even the kitchen sink's involved. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
There's a triple sleeper and a double jaw breaker. The diamond cutter, don't get me wrong, it does go to shit a little bit, but it gets the job done. Brain says, and I quote, what a maneuver. Definitely a rib. 100% a rib. 15 minutes, 33 seconds, 3 stars.
Well, it always happens at some point in our shows. I enjoyed this. I fucking really enjoyed this. The triple German suplex.
Beautiful.
I actually really like that. The way they fucking... I haven't seen that.
If I could draw an erection.
Properly. Mate, I've got one... No, fucking... And that diamond cutter on the edge of the table.
Algorithms.
Yeah. The edge of... Raven hitting that edge of that table.
Beautiful.
That I felt for him there. That looked painful. But, yeah, it's had to happen. 3 stars. I'm with you.
Yeah, everything about this match I loved. Loved the psychology going in. DDP going through the sign.
Oh, the light boxes.
From now on, like any sort of time they say, "Oh, we've got like a hardcore match," they use that footage. They'll constantly use this footage now. So this is sort of like becomes a bit of a law in and of itself in WCW, which I like that because it's this show's meant to be the no rules show where people don't get disqualified. There are no rules.
This is where the Public Enemy turned up, right, Don?
Yeah, like these are the sort of matches where it's like, okay, the company doesn't want to sanction this, so they're just letting them go, which I'm all right with that as a concept, as a gimmick. But this three-way guy, fucking brilliant. You got 3 guys in there who understood what they were doing, got the story, and that diamond cutter, I think looks worse. Because the table didn't break, it wasn't clean. It was like, no, I'm hitting you with this. I don't care what happens.
I am the table.
Yeah, the Japanese table, the true US champion. But it was awesome match. 3 stars.
Oh, it's a bit spooky in here when we hit the fucking same mark. Oh yeah. Again, Dave's rated this 3 3/4 stars, but the NWO music hits again. It's big sexy this time. He's taking on the Giant. Scott Dickinson's back for more refereeing duties. Please sack the fat cunt. There's no music and a neck brace for the Giants. The match is dead shit. I'm just gonna fucking get it over and done with, to be honest with you. Crush turns up, aka Brian Adams. That was Crush, right?
Yeah.
Nah, it was definitely not. It was definitely the other one.
Yeah.
It's Brian Adams that turned up.
Everything I do.
That's the lad. Summer of '69. All that.
I got my first real six string. I'm gonna
black
hit
and white
the
tee.
giant. I'm a fucking dead shit wrestler.
Wait till I become one half of Chronic.
Yeah. Anyway, dead shit, 6 minutes 36 seconds.
Insert song here.
It's the second one of the night.
It better be the last one. There's fuck all in.
Well, we're on to the Jameson now. The Jameson now, bro. Oh. 0 stars, man.
Yeah, this was shit. The only thing that brought it up for me was Virgil taking the choke slam.
Good old Virgil.
But that brought it from -1 to 0. This is a 0 star.
Half a star.
What are you getting half for?
Too many for you. It's too many for you.
Bloated on the 0 stars.
I thought you was going to blow our loads with this.
What gives this half a star?
As much as the Giants shit,
Daniel Cornfield has been removed from the meeting.
No, I don't know. Like, it was
You're back to being dead.
There was something about this better than the shit show. There was something about this better. It had time.
I don't know. Scott Steiner's hair alone was better than this match.
Yeah, but hair can't save you unless you've got like. You need to have like.
Lizzie's tits can save us. Sable's tits can save us. Sonny's tits can save us. So Scott Steiner's fucking dick and fucking blonde hair can save us. You motherfucker.
Look, I don't drop them off, so that's why I didn't give it the 0 star treatment again.
Hello, computer. Get out.
Also, nice to see Virgil take a choke slam. I just thought that actually did pop me. Put me from 0 to half.
Side story. At Black Country Championship Wrestling, there was a tin left behind at the end of the night, a merchandise fucking sales tin, right? One of the boys' merch tin. It said on there, Virgil's tin. So I had to try and work out who Virgil's tin was. And then I had to think about it, right? Now, I could have gone down the dead easy route and gone, who was black on the show? But that would have been too easy. I had to think about it, I could have gone, oh, yeah, maybe it is the races. But it wasn't. And it just wasn't the races tin. Hide the race. But I had to think about it. And I knew whose it was. And the story goes like this, because this man has said to me on countless occasions, especially after the COVID comeback, he goes, I just want to go and sit on the merch table and be miserable like Virgil and sell my merch. And that's what give it to me. So Mr. CJ Rawlings.
Oh, fucking calling him out.
I fucking love you, man. You're amazing. You absolutely fucking pop me. 92% of the time.
That was a pretty good impression of him saying that. I've heard him say that once or twice as well. I was like, yeah, now I know who it is.
Yeah, did you? Did you get it from that?
I got it from the impression. I was like, yes.
I like that. That's good. Dave also rated it half a star, you fucking wanker. No comment, okay.
Nothing.
More NWO music hits, as this time it's Kurt Hennig with Rick Rude. They're taking on Bret the Hitman Hart. And I say they because it did feel like a 2-on-1 handicap match majority of this match. Mickey J's the referee. Hockey Jersey Hart. Now, I'm just going to address this off the bat. That would never have been allowed in the fucking Fed. Never.
Yeah.
If I ever see him not wearing a leather jacket again, I'm fucking done. You hear me? I'm fucking done. with this run. I'll fucking die. I'll quit. I ever see Bret the Hitman Hart not wear a fucking leather jacket to the ring again. I'm done.
What happens if he's wearing it for a spot?
What, the hockey jacket?
Yeah.
That was on Nitro. It's fine. I can live
Yeah,
with that.
that's fine. Okay, I was just going to say, because there's that famous one of him wearing the jersey, and then all of a sudden he's got metal abs.
It's on Nitro. It's fine.
Like an Iron Man. If you will.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I mean, it says Iron Maiden, but it's close.
Yeah. It's the same metal. It's the same metal. Same alloy.
Also, shout out to Ozzy Osbourne.
Go on, we're
Okay.
just going to throw out a random shout out to a famous rock star.
No.
Yeah,
It's
it's because
Iron Man.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. Whoa.
I would have been bright, eh? Fuck me.
Hello, Jesus.
You call
Can
on
I come
Ozzy,
into
he
your
arrives.
Fucking
Fucking
hell.
hell.
Talk about blinding us, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
I got a shine on.
Anyway, it's a solid enough match, but it was nothing to write home about, okay? Look, the Brain actually talks about that time that he was broadcasting the match at SummerSlam 91 between the two of them, which was a good shout out, to be fair. How the fuck did Mickey J not see Rick Rude getting in on that sharpshooter attempt? Fuck me, man. This was, honestly, that's what really fucking took it down for me. It does become a work leg story, and unlike Booker T, Brett, the constant professional, keeps selling the fucking leg. Yeah, he does a great job. But you want to talk about an out of nowhere finish? This was an out of nowhere sharpshooter out of the back of the sunset flip. I really enjoyed that because you don't really see that massively from Bret Hart. You get like the odd reversal here and there into it, but this was an out of nowhere sharpshooter.
I reckon that young lad DDP had been talking to him. It's just like, what about doing this? He strikes me as someone like he would go like, go on, put a variation on. I like
Also, can you do the fucking downward dog if you don't mind?
Get that back stretched out for me, brother.
How much of a botchamania was that chair shot at the end, though, the post-match
what the
attack?
fuck?
It was
Even
terrible.
the
When he,
announcers called them out on it. It says, it just looked like he dropped it on him.
he could have hit him harder, but he dropped it. 13 minutes, 51
Cut inside
seconds.
first as well.
13 minutes, 51 seconds, 2.5 stars.
I did enjoy this. It had its moments, and to be fair, more than anything, the refereeing in this was what really fucked me over with this match. I watched this twice, trying to ignore the referee the second time.
Do you think these two veterans, right, have put the referee in this position because they should know fucking way better than what they're doing here?
Yeah, but
Three
the same
veterans even.
at the same time,
I'm
though,
discrediting Rick Rude.
I was going to say, don't forget Rick. Yeah, but they always say it's all on the ref. The ref's got to make that call. If he spots it, he's got to call it. And if he's not making that decision to do it, he's fucking there, isn't he? You know,
been a pussy, isn't he?
And again, nudging the fucking guys with the 2 count. Stop it. You piss me the fuck off with that. That upsets me.
He's kicking out. He's kicking out. You might as well just say it.
Just stop counting. Just go, hey, he's getting up.
He'll be out too.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But other than that, like, try to take some of it's fucking Bret Hart and Kurt Hennig. This was a wrestling match for the most part. There was a couple of little iggies, but I had this at 3 stars.
Okay.
I think the fact is, especially on this show, it was nice to see a match like this. Sort of where 2 of the older guys who not main event at the point, but could certainly show they could be.
Yeah.
And like you said, I was thinking back to that match they had, that famous match.
Yeah.
And I was like, it holds up. I think this match holds up. So I'm going to go 3 stars. I actually really enjoyed it. Also, Rick Rude hitting a very snappy version of the Rude Awakening at the end. I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
When you think about... Go on, sorry, Craig.
No, I was going to say the hip toss as well, the Hennig took from Brett. That wasn't completely a hip toss.
Yeah. It was sort of...
Was because the way Hennig sold it, it was like, oh, this fucking pissing me off. Shit's not going my way. But it looked like they miscommunicated a little bit there.
Mm.
But obviously, you're the boys. That's what do you reckon?
Hey, you've watched enough of it to know when the fucking crack is, mate. You often point out when things go wrong in matches, at live events, at fucking pay-per-views that we watch, and I absolutely agree with you 99% of the time. So I don't particularly recall the spot because I was rushing through this event towards the end, but I'm going to take your word for it and agree. It's like Kurt Hennig had to work really hard to get his balls in the fucking turnbuckle.
Yeah.
He almost like fucking crawled backwards into it, like, do you know what I mean?
I think he had a bit of cramp, and it was like, you know, when you get a bit like a Charlie
Yeah.
horse cramp, you're like, come on, you start like hitting your legs to make it feel normal again.
Yeah.
It feels like he was doing that, but
Okay.
That's all I got to say about that.
So, yes, Forrest.
All right, come on, let's move on then. Fucking hell.
I fucking love it. Dave also give it 2.5 stars. But guess what's next?
The goat.
Yeah, okay.
Nope, I ain't having that. Guess what's next?
It ain't a point. It ain't the point you're having it.
Guess what's next? We'll play this game all night. Guess what's next?
Fine, this episode can go 3 hours for all I care. I ain't got to be anywhere tonight.
I ain't going out for an Indian tonight, so I'm all right.
Same.
You bastards. All right, so next up.
Now someone wants to speed it up all of a sudden.
I need to get a shirt ironed.
It's mainly chinos.
Someone's
actually.
got to sort the chinos out. Blah, blah, blah.
I hope some person actually watches just one episode and it's this one.
I hope.
And he went round for me chinos.
That's the name of this episode. I went round for chino.
Craig, I can't wait to see what you do with the editing. I just wanted my dress and chinos on him. It's all I wanted.
You get your madras ironed.
You get your madras ironed.
Or do you get like a wash line and put it in there? I hope there's a naan bread involved to hold it in there.
Yeah, fucking.
I got it. So it's like
quesadilla, like a quesadilla.
Yeah.
It's a madras in a quesadilla. I'm invested. But guess what? Guess what's next?
Come on, Rob.
I'll give you a bit of a clue.
What's that going to be?
Craig, why is he doing Lex Luger's music?
Wow.
I don't know. I was trying so hard to no sell him.
I'm just like, why is he doing Lex Luger's music?
I know. I don't realise that's not Sting's entrance.
Yeah.
Daniel Cornfield has left the thing. I'll tell you what's
Johnson,
next,
it's a wrong show.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what's next, lads. My Macho Man shirt's in the wash, actually, I think.
Oh.
So what's next is the WCW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. And you've got Scott Hall, who won World War III all the way back in November that no one gives a fuck about anymore. He's got Dusty Rhodes with him. Take Dusty Rhodes, baby. He's got Dusty Rhodes with him. And he's going to wine and dine, a king and queen, and beat the fuck out of a pig. He's taking on Sting, who is the champion. Craig Chandler has frozen, and this is fantastic.
Yeah, the camera has died again.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, hello.
I'm still here.
Hello, computer.
That would be amazing if we carried on recording.
Hello, computer. You may have noticed a change in positions. You may have noticed a change in lightings. But what you haven't noticed is that Mark Curtis is back, baby! Yeah! This is
I
like
love this AIDS victim looking fucker.
Mate, he's had stomach cancer. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Did I
give a fuck?
Did I mention I have cancer?
I'm
Literally,
drinking to Mark Curtis now. Like, fucking holy shit.
absolutely fair play, fucking legend, absolute best ref in WCW. I always thought the best ref in WCW was Pee Wee Randy Anderson. I loved Randy Anderson, absolutely fucking loved him growing up. But rewatching this run and appreciating Mark Curtis for what he is and who he is, I'm fucking in. And the sell job, the treat that we get in this match, the match is shit. The match is plain average. Phineas Godwin would have done a better job than the World Heavyweight Champion in this match. And that ain't a rib, brother. That is not a fucking rib. But the referee makes it 2 stars for me alone.
Ooh. Did you know what it was though for me in this match?
Fuck big.
It was right at the beginning when there was a bit of a pushing and a shoving, and Mark Curtis is doing the.
He's
Oh,
watching
no,
the tennis, isn't he?
He's going
He
for
loves
it.
the tennis. He loves the
I
tennis
watched
and
this
Mark
one
Curtis.
for
He
Mark
loves it.
Curtis.
Yeah.
I watched it once for the match and then just for Mark Curtis's reactions and stuff. Because I could sit there and watch his, like everyone says, like
mate.
Audrey Edwards from AEW's very animated.
Oh,
She's got fuck all on Mark Curtis. Mark Curtis is the greatest referee.
Who would you
ever.
rather bum?
I'm gonna say Audrey Edwards,
Nice,
mainly because
nice.
she's alive as well. What
that
man's
don't
dead?
phase me, Mark Curtis.
But seriously, though, fucking love Mark Curtis.
Grab him
28.
by that
This
tiny
is a
waist.
referee.
My notes were fuck pig, dusty road, baby,
Sneaky Dusty.
with a
Sneaky Dusty.
huge elbow, huge elbow, baby. Classic Sting in the main event. He literally turned into 93 Sting
Oh, look.
halfway through this match. And then the sell job is iconic. 8 minutes, 28 seconds for a World Heavyweight title match. I did give it 2 stars purely because of Mark Curtis. And I'm sticking to that story, brother.
Yeah, Mark Curtis definitely made this match a little bit better than it actually was, to be fair. Dusty doing the robot chicken randomly into the ring before his elbow. That was interesting. And fucking I think it was Bobby called out on commentary. No, it can't be a disqualification because Dusty didn't hit Sting, he only tripped him. Is that the ruling for WCW? I'm okay with it. But obviously, the big selling point for this entire match was Mark Curtis' sex face.
Yes.
The biggest and best sex face in the business.
You know what, though? It says
Val
something
Venis would have had to work 10 times harder to get a better sex face than this.
All I'm saying is, it was that
amazing.
good of a sex face. The replay was of the entire spot, which I posted on the group. I was like, this is fucking gold.
Brilliant.
Like, fucking pop.
Fucking brilliant.
Oh,
If you go back and watch this show for anything,
okay.
then I suggest you go and watch this for Mark Curtis.
100%. I gave this 2 stars. 1.5 for Curtis, half for Sting.
Poor Scott.
He didn't deserve it this time.
The match was, whatever.
Mm.
And saying as one of Sting's biggest fans ever, it's not the best thing.
Phineas is.
Sneaky Dusty Rhodes pop, mate.
Sneaky Dusty Road, baby.
How the fuck did he sneak by sort of jiving his way over to Sting?
Smoother than James Bond, brother.
Oh, mate. Smoother than whiskey.
Smoother than Jameson.
Distilled.
Smoother than a Jameson, indeed.
I just loved it. And then the shot he took on the apron, he took the shot, took half a second, and back bump. Like, that popped me as well. Like, Dusty was unintentionally comical in this match.
God, yeah.
The crowd went up for when Sting was going for the Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
That crowd popped.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked jacked as well, actually.
Yeah.
I've got to say, he did look jacked in this.
Yeah, fake Sting looked great.
What's that?
Fake Sting looked great.
It's like NWO Sting in Japan, like all jacked up. But nah, I enjoyed this match, but to me, a world title should be the main event. Sorry, it doesn't matter who you got in your main event. If you've got a world title, you put that in the main event. It needs to be a big reason to have.
Remember that in
beyond
5 years when we're booking a Black Country Championship Wrestling show, brother.
That's why I say unless something.
And I suggest that the opener is for the World Heavyweight title.
Oh, then we'll play a weird little game called Pick a Hand.
It won't matter. In 5 years' time, you'll be selling at the Molyneux. It's all good.
If you will, baby. Your star rating, Mr. Cornfield?
I did say 2 stars.
Fuck you.
I did say 2 stars.
I believe you. Anyway, so what is next is the main event, but
I thought he was going about the two bullshits on the screen promoting the next show, the little promo package.
Oh, fuck
Mate.
the balls. Fuck
Yeah.
Spring Stampede. Fuck it all. It weren't, bring the 4 horsemen back and make them cowboys as far as I'm concerned. I'm interested. Also, where was Ric Flair?
Mate,
Good
the best
question.
thing I got from this fucking promo for the fucking next pay-per-view was the fact that they constantly kept flashing at you, card subject to change.
Nice.
Not even small, just fucking big, bold letters. We want to do this, but there's a good chance they're going to say, don't work for me.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest.
I
I
like
actually thought that was the name of the show until it came up with Spring Stampede.
Nice.
Like the way they were
That's funny.
advertising like that.
That's funny. So
hell.
Dave rated that one 1.5 stars, but we are about to get to buffer time. But before we get to buffer time, it is that time of the show because he's in a match on pay-per-view.
Main event.
He's in the main event of a pay-per-view, and he's the star of World Championship Wrestling, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. But this is from the greatest rap album there ever was.
Yeah.
This is from Macho Man Randy Savage's Be a Man album. This song, fittingly, is called Gonna Be Trouble. Let me spit some bars. Ooh, yeah. You should have never messed with the Macho Man Randy Savage, dude. That's right. You're in trouble now. Oh, no. You better watch yourself because I'm bad for your health. And I'm ready to blow. Ooh, ooh. Now there's going to be trouble. Ooh, no. You better watch yourself because I'm bad for your health. You've been in the rap of Macho. Ooh, ooh. There's going to be trouble. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Slim Jim.
Oh. What's the album, The Chronic by Dr. Dre's? Fuck all. It's nothing compared to Be a Man.
On TikTok, there's
Yeah.
that guy that walks around. He's in LA, I think, and he walks around going, greatest rapper of all time. I would sternly look him in the eyes and say, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
We should start a petition.
You know, I always thought, if we ever did a live show with this and people paid to come see it, we need to have like a sort of listening party to Macho Man Be a Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That would be like
Yes.
We got a
4
show
hours,
alert. We got a show alert.
4 hours.
Special
talk.
edition.
We do a 4-hour talk about the intricacies of the Macho Man Randy Savage album Be a Man. We can
Let's
might even
review
see,
the album.
yeah, track by track. And we even see if we can get we can do some necromancy and bring back Martin Holland for that one.
Well,
I'd
Mate,
love that.
let's get the Ouija out. Get fucking Macho here.
absolutely, brother. Absolutely. But we are on match 9, which is the main event, which means it's buffer time, which means it's money time, which means it's steel cage time, which means it's Macho Man Randy Savage with Elizabeth taking on Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Referee in the ring, Charles Robinson. Outside the ring for no reason whatsoever, it turns out, Mickey J. But interestingly, Hulk Hogan went to the ring first.
I thought that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
That is dead strange as far as I'm concerned. The cage is new. It's a chicken fence style steel cage that we're kind of used to these days.
Don't like it.
Not really seen it in WCW before, Don, other than War Games, but this one looks newer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still like this sort of Hell in the Cell setup. They had the last time they had a pay-per-view cage match, which I believe is Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
that fucking monstrosity.
Yeah, it was huge.
That's like a modern day Hell in a Cell.
Mm.
AEW cage, sort of like massive monstrosity of a thing. With that one, you could see a lot better. This one, it really obscured the view of the match.
Yeah, really
badly.
Help the match though.
Oh yeah, for that reason, same reason as well. Help.
He did help for the match. Someone didn't pay the electric bill at the beginning of the match either, so that was interesting.
I was expecting a running. I'll be honest.
I was expecting Pig to turn up. Yeah.
I enjoyed Hogan's entrance, like being announced as the greatest wrestler of all time.
That did work for him, brother.
Yeah, greatest wrestler of all time, eh?
Yeah, I mean, if you talk about a money draw, you got to be close to that. Obviously, Austin will have a huge argument.
The Rock as well.
No.
As far as because it's Austin
in wrestling,
based on
just in wrestling. Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, but you just look at just time span alone. Austin is far superior than anybody else ever.
In his short period.
He only had that short period of time. Hulk Hogan had
4 years.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan had like 17 years.
7 to when he retired, right? On top.
Yeah.
You got to think,
Yeah. Rock's irrelevant, as amazing as he is. I'm not thinking The Rock, but and then Cena, obviously Cena's longevity.
Cena would be the next one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Great debate. Sending to the PO box. What you think?
On that PO box, it's PO Box 420, right in the corner from the barber shop next door to us at Yankum HD 69 1FU.
Okay, so both men get busted open in this one.
Rob's right.
So both men get busted open in this one. Okay, I'm back. They exit the cage, which was dead weird. Weren't happy about it whatsoever. The best spot by far is Savage from the top with a double axe handle. The ref gets fucked by who? Who is the mystery man?
The Disciple.
Yeah, who's that?
It's Brother Brudai.
It's Brutus Beefcake.
It's the Snippy boy.
He's had a different look here.
It's gimmicks 15 he's had.
Nice.
Like he's done everything. Like I did not know it was Ed Leslie for a long time.
Yeah.
And then you look at him, you're like,
don't look like him initially, does it?
Shit.
Yeah.
He's got in good shape as well, though. I will say that he's got in really good shape.
I looked it up to find out who he was.
Pro.
Yeah.
As they did. Yeah, I went online to find out who he was because I wasn't sure. And then when I went back and looked at it again, I was like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, it's sort of like there is about.
Yeah, like I doubted the people fact checking it. I was like, nah, you're probably lying, ain't you?
But it's like he's had fucking Wells Barber out of fucking Stranger Things, ain't it? Like, and then he's grew a Macho Man Randy Savage beard. I'm like, yeah, fuck him. Anyway, I don't know what the finish was. It just seemed shit. Savage
finish.
Exactly. Savage turns on Sting. It was a ruse all along, Austin. It was a ruse all along. But I figured out that I'd go with 1.5 stars and just stick it there.
To be fair, yeah. There wasn't a lot to this, was there? It was weird. When they both left the cage, my first thought was, Rob's going to go, what the fuck?
I did
because he's a WWE guy. I was like, he ain't going to fucking get this. Yeah, because cage matches wasn't about escape. That was about being locked in.
People in.
Yeah, I knew that'd throw you a bit. I didn't have much on this at all, really. Fucking
still fuming.
Yeah, just I even wrote down. I'm struggling to decide whether or not I even want to rate this fucking thing.
Fuming.
But I did somehow find 1.5 stars for this.
Nice, but I'm still fuming.
Oh, that was the one I did pick up. They kept saying on commentary that if Randy wins, he's going to be known as the kingpin of the NWO.
Still fuming.
Like, was there edging towards a gimmick for him?
Like a control thing?
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
he was a couple of years off Bonesaw, wasn't he?
Yeah. Where he would be in another cage, so sort of maybe this was like the genesis of Bonesaw.
I think so.
Give Martin Holland a heart attack at some point.
Yeah.
That's
that
the
happened.
prevailing story I've heard. That's the story I heard.
I heard
There's a few
that Martin
episodes back,
Allen
that was-
couldn't do 2 minutes in the ring with Bonesaw.
Who could though? Who could?
Peter Parker.
Fair
Nah,
point.
that was a rib.
He
Doing
did
it
3
for the
minutes.
boys.
He did
Did
3
three.
minutes, yeah. He couldn't do 2 minutes, but he managed 3.
I'm gonna say he pulled 3 off for some reason.
Yeah.
I gave this 1 star. Off the top of the cage.
Yeah.
Pop me. That crowd
Imagine.
went up. Well,
Can
live.
you imagine if he hit the elbow drop?
I'll be honest, I
Oh,
thought it was at one
mate.
point. I was like, don't you fucking dare.
I nearly jizzed at the prospect, to be fair. So.
Yeah. That'd have been 5 stars if he had. And
Yeah.
knowing Savage as well, he'd have gone full arse. It wouldn't have been like some weak, oh, I'm landing on my feet, then falling. He'd have gone full elbow. Did anyone see little Nate take the back body drop into the cage as well?
Fucking loves it,
He
doesn't
got fucked. Like seeing Randy taking the back body drop into the cage was like, shit, that looked nasty. Little Nate's doing it. It was like, what's that, Savage? Hold my beer. Fuck you. But 1 star, it was the end I didn't like because there wasn't an end. It didn't have a finish.
It was weird, wasn't it? Because
And it was like, it wasn't even like they did it as a ruse or like, oh, we've tricked you, we got Sting. It's like, even Macho Man and Hogan are still arguing, so there's clearly something going on, and that just so happened that Macho Man went world champion. Boom, I've called my shot. That's
Yeah,
what I got out of it.
because like the commentary were actually saying, "Oh, it was a ruse all along. It was a ruse all along." And then Macho goes outside and goes, "I've always hated you. I will always hate you. But I'm NWO for life."
Lust in your eyes, Hogan.
That was a shoot line as
I
well.
see the
That was
lust
shoot
in your
line.
eyes.
In all fairness, everyone had lust in their eyes for Miss Elizabeth.
And so they should.
Except Lanny Poffo.
No, he probably did as
He
well.
liked a good cartwheel though.
He does.
To be fair, never did Lex after he punched her. But yeah.
He hit her and played his fiddle.
Objection! Hearsay. That is the end of WCW Uncensored. Thank fucking God. 15 minutes, 20
Domestic violence.
seconds.
Bye.
Dickhead Dave rated it 1.5 stars, if anyone gives a fuck. But what
Fuck
did we
me.
rate it as an average? What did your boys rate it as an average pay-per-view? What did we rate it?
We are
Next.
your boys.
Next up for your boys is WrestleMania 14, baby.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And we are going to do everything that we possibly can within our power to make that in person, in the same room, with loads of whiskey. And we're going to fucking shoot the shit when it comes to Sean the Hitman Michael.
Sean the Hitman Hart.
Versus Stone the Hitman Cold, Steve Austin.
We've Stone Cold Mike Tyson. As
And
the,
I am Mike. And I am Mike
I am
today.
Mike.
I'm Mike
Today.
tonight, a special enforcer out there, motherfucker. I'm invested.
Already called it 5 stars.
So
He's especially enforcer.
What, just the match or the entire card?
we are
No,
going to
just that
plan
match.
that. We're going to
Just that
plan that,
match.
and we're going to get that to you as soon as we can.
Quick, keep talking. He wants to leave.
It's getting on a bit
Craig,
now,
give me
boys.
like a
Fucking hell.
Craig, can you just give me a detailed example of your life from birth to now? Can we just like how long have you got?
From like when I started in the sack.
So,
Yeah, from
the
sperm
mute
cell to
button is
now.
a wonderful thing. The mute button is a wonderful thing. The remove from this meeting is an even better thing. So keep pushing your luck, boys. Keep pushing your luck. But in all seriousness, how did we rate this show? So I'm going to ask the question, seeing as you was here for it, Don. Did we rate this show better or worse than In Your House 20, No Way Out in Texas?
No. I think this was slightly worse.
Okay. Craig, what are your thoughts on that situation?
As much as we dropped 2 zeros on this, I think this was probably higher.
Okay. So, spoiler alert, Don, for you, because you weren't here last week. Super Brawl, I asked the same question. Okay, so In Your House 20, No Way Out in Texas, we rated as an average of 1.76 stars.
Right.
Okay, poor WWE event compared to the Royal Rumble at 3 stars. That was our average rating for the Royal Rumble. Super Bowl 8 coming at 1.6, so lower than In Your House 20. There was a lot of shooting done. I can't wait. I can't wait for more moments in the future where lots more shooting is done. However, for WCW Uncensored 1998, we came in at 1.81. So higher than In Your House 20. So WCW with a strong pay-per-view here in the month that is also WrestleMania month, which is next. The Showcase of the Immortals. One of the greatest WrestleManias in history.
This pay-per-view, not 14, this fucking bullshit, actually did have some hidden gems. Like I messaged you boys, this was a hidden WCW pay-per-view for me.
Yeah, you were quite impressed, weren't you?
Yeah.
I didn't remember it being that good. From memory, I was like, oh, there's 2 matches, everything else can fuck off. But it wasn't that bad, man.
Yeah, definitely from
definitely much worse from WCW.
Oh God,
without a doubt. And definitely you should go back and watch the triple threat match between Benoit, Raven, and DDP. And for me, the other one is Malenko Jericho. You could even go and watch Eddie Booker if you really wanted to, maybe even Kurt Hennig and Bret the Hitman Hart at Bush. Some people would even say go and watch Hoovy versus Conan. I'm not one of them.
You should be.
But I am Rob Campbell.
I've been Craig Challoner.
You
And I've been Daniel. I really haven't thought of anything for this one. Cornfield.
What a loser.